What's going on, everybody? This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for August the 14th, 2023. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow and is greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. So let's see what our general energy reading is for Monday, start of another week, closer to the end of the year, closer to Halloween. That's what I'm excited about. Closer to fall, closer to Halloween. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on here, don't we? So we have the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the this kind of makes me feel like some of you are giving way too much control over to someone who is of authority. And that person who is of authority may be just kind of keeping you imbalanced, keeping you kind of off kilter, It's kind of like, as long as I keep making the money and as long as I keep growing, my bank accounts keep growing. And he's not loyal to anyone but himself. That's kind of what I feel. I feel that you kind of work and work and work and work and work, and they kind of take and take and take and take, and then they do things that are a little bit manipulative, right? Kind of throw some things at you that kind of knock you off course, or kind of make you feel that you're unworthy or you're doing the wrong thing or whatever. And then we have the Eight of Swords all the way down there at the end, and you're like, I'll just keep my nose down and I won't make any conflict. And the Eight of Swords is like all in your head. Really chaotic energy, refusing to see the reality of the situation. And the Moon card is asking you, what you taking that shit for? Right? Why are you dealing with that type of shit? Why are you letting someone keep you down like that or treat you like that? When you know that you could be, if you put your mind to it, you could be off doing something else and be just as financially independent as this person. But you refuse to see yourself like that. You refuse to see the path that Spirit has put before you. You refuse to use your intuition. You refuse to see that the dreams that you really, really, really are dreaming about, the things that you want, need, and desire, are just within your reach, but you refuse to see that too. So the Moon is here to kind of show you that illusion, but you got to be open to seeing that illusion. You got to be open to seeing that the person with all of the money and who's only loyal to themselves isn't in it for you. They don't want to help you. They don't want you to become prosperous and abundant. I mean, look what you're going through, and then look all the prosperity around him. You're over here trying to juggle this and this. You have the cat that's trying to knock you off kilter. You're trying to see the good in things and trying to see that, we're all universally connected, and if I keep doing this, then maybe one day I'll be as successful as this person. And the Moon just kind of wants you to see, look, this person isn't in it for you. This person is having their cake and eating it too, and very loyal to themselves, but really I feel really doesn't care about where you are in the bigger scheme of things. But you're refusing to pull back the curtain. You're refusing to step off of that balance beam and come into balance and stability for yourself, right? You refuse to kind of see that perhaps maybe this person doesn't have your best interest at heart, and perhaps this person doesn't care if you succeed or not, because as long as you keep doing the work for them, they'll continue to make the money, and it is just what it is. So you have to kind of get out of your head and take off that. Stop being the victim in the situation, because you're really not. Because you have equal amount of power as they do. You can stand up and you can walk the fuck on out of there and take the new path that Spirit is presenting you, and be your strong, genuine, authentic self, instead of letting whomever this other person is dictate and determine where you're going and what you're doing. Dictate and determine your stability and your happiness and your growth and your abundance and your prosperity. And one of the other decks I have, I think it's the Energy Oracle, we have a scene that looks like this. It's a wooden gate, and there's two horses, and one is black and one is white. And it's the action card. And for some reason, the Two of Pentacles makes me think of that. You know, regardless if it's an emotional action, a physical action, it's still taking action to get out from under the control of somebody else and step into your own individual power and recognize who you are and recognize the path that Spirit has presented to you. Yeah, look at that, seeing the fucking truth and what the reality of it is, and knowing that you moving on away and out of this is for your well-being, for your well-being, for your, not just your well-being, but your emotional self, mental, physical, spiritual. And it's all about transition, transformation. And that could be what you're going, butterflies, transition, transformation. And you could be going through this if you just allow yourself to see the truth of the reality, the truth of who you truly are, and the truth of who they really are. Paying attention to your dreams, very important. Making new friends. I think that there are people who you know who have been trying to show you what's going on here, or explain to you what's going on here. You refuse to see the truth, regardless if the truth is coming from your friends, coming from your dreams. Regardless if you know what the truth is, you still refuse to see the truth. And I get it, right? I get it. We don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to cause any kind of drama. Finding jobs, could be, you may think finding another job could be difficult, or finding another place to live could be difficult. But there has to come a time when you got to stand up on your own 2 feet and say enough is a fucking enough. And I am sick and tired of working my ass off for you and not gaining anything, but you making all the money. And I am still, where I was before when I started this, however long ago it was. Or, I keep doing and doing and doing, and you keep profiting off of what I'm doing, and regardless of what that is. So there needs to be a commitment made that, yes, this is done. This is done. I now accept the path that the moon has illuminated for me. I now accept my true self. I now accept the things that have been hidden from me, or that I have allowed myself not to see. I now pull back that curtain to see who this person or these people truly are. I make the commitment to see the truth into everything for my own well-being, allow myself to step into this transformation, get a better class of friends, and step out. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. So good luck on your journey, my friend. And remember, this transformation that you are about to go through is for what's best for you. And you may have a heart of gold, and you may not want to hurt anyone or, leave anyone in the lurch. But I can guarantee you that that person isn't thinking about you and your well-being. They're only thinking of themselves. So the quicker you get out of that relationship, be it a job relationship, a partnership, or a relationship, physical relationship, the better off you'll be. And yeah, it may be scary in the beginning, but it is for your well-being. It is for your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health, and your physical health, because they will, whatever it is that they're doing, they don't care, just as long as you continue to do for them. And that's not a relationship you want to be in, regardless of what it is. So have a wonderful and blessed Monday, and remember, you have just as much power as they do. They just don't want you to know it, see it, believe it, or achieve it. Talk soon.